So some challenges in our final prototyping presentation. I think one big one was that initial like reaction, right? You want to make sure the potential investor customer has like easily understood your idea without too much friction in their head and through the process. Um, for us, we kind of went by the slogan of like bet on yourself or fantasy football for fantasy sports for your habits, like something like that. But people don't understand that all the time. We expected them to, wasn't the case. Um, Turns out like a lot of people don't really know too much about fantasy sports. That's expected, I guess, but also like betting, you would think like most people do kind of understand, but you still have to clarify like what are you betting, like what does that mean. So kind of clarifying that, I think we just really need to put more emphasis on that initial explanation and delivering of what our product is. But once they see the visualizations, it's pretty simple. Like you know that you're going on this app, you're putting money, selecting your friends, working on a habit, it's being tracked, right? So I think that part was really good. Another challenge is just kind of like um, spending time to like explain why people would need the app, maybe. So like the fact that so much of our time is spent on our phone, right? And the fact that our app verifies it and then not just tracks but also like tells you to incentivize yourself by putting money into our app, and then that you could lose it if you don't follow your habit. And that kind of getting that like workflow in a presentation is important. You could see like, okay, wow, this is a big problem, and I have this problem, and that's why I might need to do it. So just being a little more interactive to the audience, and kind of explaining like why this is useful for them, so they care and listen to the rest. Is definitely one challenge that like now we face, and now we're gonna improvise and work on.